Hello and welcome back. Today I'm going to be talking about how completely unhinged Taylor Swift fans are. All because I made the simple mistake of sharing my personal opinion online. I never said anything mean. I didn't insult her. I didn't say anything like she makes music clearly for people who peaked in high school. All I said was, I don't really like Taylor Swift. I don't think the music's that deep. And the level of insults and threats I received, you would have assumed I did something horrific like shove someone's grandmother off the Grand Canyon. The way you will immediately be labeled as a misogynist if you say you don't like Taylor Swift, if you say anything mean about her. This needs to be studied. So many people immediately came at me saying, she's a feminist. She loves women. She's a girl's girl. Oh. Yet I've never seen her cater to a movement that didn't directly impact her and her money. But go off. She weaponizes her fan base, and she uses feminism against people who are mean to her. She directly said, there is a special place in hell for women who do not support women. And who was she talking about? Tina Fey and Amy Poehler. Are you so for real right now? Two very loud, very prominent, very active feminists who always put their money where their mouth is. Unlike Taylor, who's out here selling tickets for damn near $10,000. Here is a great example of her using her fan base to attack another woman simply because, I guess she doesn't know what jokes are.
There was this show, Ginny and Georgia, and in the show, there was like a joke that was made. And the joke was like, blah, 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 so-and-so's going through men faster than Taylor Swift. And Taylor did not like that joke. She sure didn't. And she came out with this tweet, basically like calling out the show, whatever. And this is, again, like a really good example of how Taylor Swift weaponizes her fan base. And if there's one thing we know about Swifties, it's that they're always going to go to the mat. They're always going to go to the most extreme. They're always going to find some way to incorporate some type of like violent racist rhetoric. Like that is just their MO. And that's exactly what happened to this actress who is a woman of color, who is the actress who delivered the line. She is not the producer of the show. She is not the writer of the show. She is not the director of the show. She is an actress doing a job, delivering a line that was given to her. And the Taylor Swift fan base like attacked her, like almost like chased her off the internet, basically.
Knowing you have a literal army behind you and fans that would do anything you tell them to do, and you post things like that online, and then you act surprised when your cult-ass fans go after whoever you're clearly talking about. Oh, I didn't know they were gonna do that. That wasn't my intention. Are you stupid? You're weaponizing feminism. And I can already hear the marching of an army of people with fetal alcohol syndrome coming to flood my comment section and try to tell me that they're not mentally ill and weirdly obsessed with a billionaire that doesn't even know they exist. So here's some clips of her average fans that definitely will not fill your literal soul with cringe.
I'm so excited that Taylor Swift gets to be small girl with Travis Kelce because he is large boy and gets to be small girl. He can just scoop her up. She's not gonna be the monster on her. She gets to be small girl. Small girl. She always dates these medium men, and now she has a large boy. But I do worry, Travis. I don't know if you've thought this through, but if you hurt Taylor's feelings, you gotta get on the planetary shuttle with Elon. Because you can't be, I don't think that you could safely be on this planet if you hurt her feelings, okay? You just make a little take. Let her be small girl.
Taylor Swift engagement, super shocking at first, but now that I'm like actually processing that the artist that I've known for the longest in my life, I posted my reaction video and I just sat there for a moment and I was like, holy fucking shit, like she's engaged, like go girl, be happy, get it, like get that fucking shit, be so fucking happy. I love seeing that happy smile on your face. And that's just so sweet and beautiful. And I don't know, it feels like I don't know this person. Why do I care that somebody I don't know got engaged? But you do know the person a little bit when they've shared so much about their life, and because of their sharing, you've been able to heal. And it's almost like, you know, like when you talk to a friend and the friend shares a story and it helps you. You know, none of us shared our story with her, but she shared hers with us and it still helped us. And yeah, I'm a Swiftie if you didn't know.
I'm divorcing my husband because he booed Taylor Swift at the Super Bowl, and I still don't think he believes me, to be honest, but he might want to start, because I just filed my paperwork at the courthouse, and you can see right here, the date of separation is this year's Super Bowl.
With peace and love, he probably will not be returning to the Super Bowl anytime soon, so that's one less booer for you, Taylor. I love you.
Yeah, that's all normal, right? That's definitely not irrational and weirdly controlling behavior to be displaying as a grown-ass person. Imagine claiming to love someone so much that you marry them and then you divorce them over someone who does not know you exist. I need this to go into your brain. She does not know you. She does not care. The speed in which I would hit you with a car for wasting my time with your delusions, in believing that divorcing me will get you acknowledgement from a celebrity. She does not care what you do. She's too busy flying her private jet somewhere that takes a 30-minute car ride. But God forbid you bring up any bad things she does. You can look her fans dead in the eyeballs and tell them literal facts, like how it would take the average American 519 years to create the same amount of carbon emissions that she put into 2023 alone. But you can't say that, because you will immediately be met with people with the IQ level of incels telling you shit like, what do you want Taylor Swift to do about global warming? Why aren't you mentioning these other celebrities? What about this person? They did even worse than her. Why can't you admit that what she's doing is fucked up? Instead of looking at the facts and going, oh yeah, that's pretty messed up. We should not support this. They will come up with any excuse or reason as to what she's doing is not wrong. Because if someone else is just doing a little bit worse, that makes her overall good. Because that's how life fucking works, right? When Beyonce does it, y'all are like, oh, eat the rich. But when a white girl does it, it's not an issue that needs to be looked at or addressed at all. Because the white fatigue is so real and so sad. Now, before we watch more clips of her fans acting like people who should be immediately placed under psychiatric evaluation, let's say a prayer for them. Dear God, please allow Taylor Swift fans to unlock a fully formed frontal cortex so they may be blessed with rational thinking and common sense. Amen.
I legally changed my name to Caroline Melissa Taylor because of Taylor Swift. And if you don't like that, go touch grass. Also, if anyone can let Taylor know, because I still don't know whether or not she knows I did this.
Put a finger down if you bought Taylor Swift tickets for $9,159 because you wanted a really good seat. And then you slept through it the entire fucking concert and missed the whole entire thing. Yeah.
And there you have it. I need to go touch some grass. I, the one who did not legally change her name after a celebrity that does not know I exist. I need to go outside, touch some grass, and figure out how to sign people up to get lobotomies. Never in my life have I been like, okay, camera set up, all right, I'm in frame, hit record, and oh my god, okay, let me watch that. Yep, posting this on all my social medias. What? I don't know what type of mental illness that is, but it frightens me. The way you're crying so hard, you're drooling all over yourself. If I saw you, I would assume that your family just died in the most horrific car crash. Not because you're listening to a song called Cardigan Sweater. Are you being so fucking for real with me right now? And I've listened to some sad songs, man, don't get me wrong. I've listened to some songs that make you just sit back, go, damn, that's some real shit, tears streaming down your face. But I've never listened to a song to the point where I'm like, man, I want to record myself in public, completely throwing myself to the ground and sobbing and embarrassing my friends in front of strangers. You look like a toddler throwing a tantrum in a store. The way you're not embarrassed needs to be studied by science. Like, holy shit. Also, the price of some of her tickets, some of them are going for $10,000. My favorite band out there is Avenged Sevenfold. If they were charging me that amount for tickets, I'd never listen to them again. Because what the fuck do you mean? Taylor Swift is a billionaire. And you will still look me in my eye and try to justify spending that much money? And you'll really think you're making sense to me. It does not make sense to do that. Why are you doing that? And listen, I love me a good concert. I have been so blessed to be able to see some of my favorite bands perform live. Bands that really helped me through some hard shit, really made an impact on my life. But never to the point where I acted like this at a concert.
That's a great deal.
You would have thought Jesus Christ himself just touched down in front of them. The way they are so amazed that she's now singing a new song after she finished singing this one. I can't believe she changed the song and didn't sing the same one for 20 minutes straight. Do you know how concerts work? What the actual hell is this reaction? Oh my god, she just finished the song and oh my god, she's singing a different song now. Oh my god, who could have ever predicted this? What the hell is that reaction, man? It's just the way people are so amazed by her doing absolutely nothing.
Why? Oh! She's dead!
What the actual hell are you talking about? Damn near every human on this planet can do that. This is not something you should be impressed by. Oh my god, how did she do it? How did she do it? How did she lay down and then push herself up with her arm? Are you dumb? Because she's not 600 fucking pounds. What do you mean, how did she do it? Her core strength is phenomenal. I could do this 50 times in a row, and not a single person would mention how good my core strength is. Why? Because it's a basic thing the average able-bodied person should be able to do. If she was doing like a triple backflip, I'd be like, impressive. She laid down and then brought herself back up. Oh my god, how did she do that? I'm so impressed. She didn't do anything. What the actual hell are you talking about? I feel like I'm being gaslit. Basically, everything she does is amazing. She can do no wrong. Y'all remember when y'all went so hard at Brittany Broski for not saying Free Palestine or speaking on the matter, but no one gave Taylor shit for it? No one went after Taylor, a girl with a literal army behind her, someone who has such a large platform they could actually make an impact. But she didn't, and you'll still defend her for that, right?
He stood up and said, hey guys, maybe genocide's bad. Everybody would be like, hey, you know what? you're right. It is bad. Swifties unite. That kind of thing. That's the bare minimum.
But she could also be like supporting like quietly. Like maybe she
shouldn't do that. I don't agree with that.
Okay.
When they were going on about Taylor Swift, I felt a little rage inside.
Hell yeah, man. Instead of acknowledging the fact that she has such a large platform, she could actually make a difference and make an impact on something so important. Her cult-ass fans will come at you and be like, oh, well, she wants to talk about it, but she can't because the management won't let her. She really wants to talk about it, but it's not really safe for her. Oh, she's trying so hard to talk about it, but, you know, she just can't. She could if she wanted to. She did not because she doesn't give a shit. It's as simple as that. She is a billionaire. What part of that is not getting through your thick-ass skull? She is very well protected. She can afford whatever type of security she needs to have. But y'all will still choose to defend whatever she does or chooses not to do because she's basically a god to you. And I rhymed. Now, let me be clear. I didn't have a single problem with Taylor Swift until her army of unemployed losers with social psychosis tried to come at me with insults and threats. So I understand if you're mad. I would be too if I was dropped on my head as an infant. I get it. So just remember, I was not a hater. You made me a hater. And I look so forward to seeing you make even more of a fool of yourself in my comments. Bye!